What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another build along. Today we're going to be talking about Mimic, the asset king. If we've got Momo, the asset queen, Mimic is the asset king. 625. When committing cards to pass checks, I can commit an asset as if it were a foundation. What an incredible ability. What a nuts one. And then response once per turn after you check an asset, add an attack with a value of 3 from your discard pile to your hand. After you commit an asset, this attack gets +2 or -1 damage. Okay. So I think the first thing we have to do, right? Because we've added Mimic. Oh, we haven't added Mimic. Let's go back down. We got to add Mimic. Boop. We've added Mimic to the deck for my UVS Ultra users. Is this just not working? What do you think I'm on? You think I'm on Lock? You still think I'm on Lock, which means that I've added it to Lock. Frustrating. This is all staying in the video. I'm here, and then I'm here. Okay, we reset. We're good. All right. Chaos character go. All right. We had Mimic. It's done. All right, for my UVS Ultras, you have to put the character in first so that it stays at 0 cards. If you add any other cards before it, thank you, Cyclic. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so the first thing we have to do with Mimic, normally what we do is we look at attack cards. We look at cool chaos attacks. I want to look at cool chaos assets to see like what it is that we want to do, right? So adding things like Mimicry and Taiyaki and League of Villains. This looks cool. Battle Arena, yes. Class training weights is actually kind of cool in this character because it's commit for +3 damage, right? Because you commit it for +1 and then +2, or you commit it for -1 and then commit a foundation to re-ready it. So this is like -1 on everything. Kind of neato. And then ultra compressed weights. All right. So I think we have the assets that we want, and we will cut these down just a little bit. But we're gonna be pretty asset heavy. But now we want the options of like what do we pick up, right? None of these look great. Just kidding. Boop. Single Spiral is cool. Spiral Blast is cool. Fast Chimera is cool. I'm not an inverted knife throw kind of guy. It's not me. Phantom Threat. Just being able to pick up Phantom Threat's kinda good, right? Like just kinda. Combination charge, impact, recoil, kinetic air cannon. Okay. How does this accidentally gets big, right? After I commit an asset, it gets +2 damage. This gets 4. Not quite the 5 that we want. It does like instantly work with training weights though. Kind of neato. Kind of cool. Double Trouble is a good card. We like a Double Trouble. Phantom Threat with training weight sources 3 of my damage bonus. We can put it in. I mean, we can certainly try. Earth Beast Golem is cool. Shocking Entrance is a must in this deck. It's very, very cool. Command Pigeon Flock is the world's biggest, maybe. Blue Flame Palms. It looks like we're doing like cool momentum stuff. Extendo Hair Strike. Freezer Burn is kind of cool. Sticky Ball Pitch. Twisting with training weights. Twisting seems kind of nuts, right? Twisting seems kind of nuts, right? We could also do like some silly charge thing. Electric Jolt is neat. This card's never killed anybody. We could certainly give it a shot. This card's kind of cool. There are too many cool cards. We are going to put this back in and this back in because it's possible just like the range package is just like what we were supposed to do here. So like I think the number one thing that we get out of this that like is the card made for Chaos Mimic is just Shocking Entrance, right? Discard a card, add an asset from a discard pile to my hand. Is like incredible. Like it's just so good. And it's like the low block that I want. Right? And it's ranged, it's charge. Like it's like exactly what I want. It takes up my freezer burn slot. Right? So I think what we're going to do is I have to figure out, all right, instantly let's cut things that I don't want, right? Earth Peace Golem, you're gone. Not good enough. Double Trouble, you're gone. I think you're very good, not in this deck. I'm going to kill Vast Chimera Kraken. As much as I love that card, it's probably needs a deck that gives it more speed. Man, I don't want to kill Spyroblast. I think the card's very good. But like things like Giant Ice Wall are probably just better. Right? We do like 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. Right? Yeah. Phantom Threat does not do the thing I want it to do. I'm going to kill Spyroblast. I don't think I need it. Nezuro Wave at a 2 of is like guaranteed. I'm thinking like 3 Shocking Entrance. And we're going to cut the freezer burn because that's the slot, right? We'll get rid of this. We'll do 3 of this. We'll kill Double Jab because it's not ranged. We'll kill Electric Jolt. I know that's sacrilege. We'll do 3 of you, 0 of you, 0 of you. We're down to 19. This is looking fine. We'll do 2 of you. We'll get rid of this. 19 attacks. I think that this is fine. Let's look at our block zones. We could probably increase some highs. Because this is low, low, low. We could probably increase Spiral Blast to a 3 up. Because this is like a generically good-ass card, right? If we have 1 momentum, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is 8 lows. But then, like, we're playing 4 Teakis. Like, this card's just out of 4 of, right? We're playing 1. We're playing 1. We're playing 1. We're going to play 4 training weights because I'm allowed to commit a foundation, discard a momentum, do the thing. Like, this is just good. 2 Mimicry personally. I'm going to leave it at 1 for now because I'm a little asset heavy. But if I feel like I'm missing it, it's easily the first thing to pull up. IDKF Teaki's an auto 4 of. It's just a 6-check asset that it's a 1 diff 6-check asset, which I think is rad. Which I think is very, very cool. But we'll move on. We'll move on. Let's go to some actions, right? Teaki might be an auto 4 because it's a 1 diff and you want the 1 diff. That's how I feel, at least. But at the same time, it's basically blank. I'm just here to check it. Man, this card is so cracked. This card just makes me want to play nothing but chaos decks. I'm thinking if we did anything, it would be something like a manifest, but I just don't think we actually need that. Yeah, I just don't think we need it. So the minimum we do is just 1 runaway, because I think 1 runaway in every deck that can play it is very good. Okay, so from here, let's take and do our zeros, right? After I block, look at the top card, I can discard it. Nah. Master's Pride. We'll put it at the 1 of. It's probably not staying. You get to be a 4 of. You get to be a 4 of. You get to be a 2 of. You get to be a 2 of. And we'll run it. Here. Permeation, the big 3. I'm playing an Echo attack, so I probably don't need the big 3. Also, I think it's kind of hard for us to play a bunch of attacks. Maybe not, though, because like we check in. We'll put it in and see. MHACCG is cool. I'm probably going to use the other one, though. Support a friend, no. Where's your smile now? Fire started, do I know you? All worked up. Feeling cute. I love it. Chivalrous is the 4 of, obviously. Yeah, I think that's good enough for me. Now let's take a look at the 2 ofs, or 2 diffs. Nice try is wonderful. Agency is very cool. Just like stops breaker, right? This card should exist in my deck. That's an obvious one. Force Quirk activation says that my Echo just instantly works. Hard pull to work is very good. Expanding capacities is very good. Nothing to see here. Mids? Question mark? No. We're looking. Charged up shock treatment is kind of cool. I do like the idea of cool student. I'm a big fan. Surge is a fun card. I agree. We get to do this one. We get to do this at a 1 of. We get this at a 2 of. We get to do this at a 2 of. And then any 3 diffs. Fast hybrid. That card's getting cut instantly. In the Typhoon. Okay. So I think our real spice here is not going to have anything to do with our foundations, but it's literally just Shocking Entrance. Shocking Entrance getting to like build in a bunch of cool asset cards, like adding them up to our hand and then doing the cool thing with them is like where it's at. And so from here, we're just going to try and get this number down as low as it can be, while still playing the 20 and being able to pick cards up, right? So as we look at our block zones, we're here. Let's take and just like do our classic, like what do we want, right? Cool student could be a 2 of. Release Frozen, easily excited, MHACCG. I think we do 3 of you, and then 2 of you. First day, Chivalrous, nice try, needs to be a 3 of. Force Quirk, a Master's Pride could probably leave, right? You can be a 2 of. Master's Pride can just leave, we don't need it. Big 3 is just more draw power, which is cool. So 3 more attacks in my card pool, draw a card. Maybe this is a 2 of because it's a bad block. Surge at the 2 of. Will kill Vast Hybrid. It's just a 3 check. So 71. My blocks are pretty even, and so like it's kind of like look and get rid of some stuff. Kit Kat Bar, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Maybe the answer is we cut the cool students. Like it's cool with mimicry, but like maybe I just don't like need it or want it. Yeah, I'm good. We can take you down to the 1 of, just because it's neat, but we just don't need it. Block zone. One more time. Let's look at our lows now. We could just do 1 first day, and if we get it, we get it. Crazy Jimmy! Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate that. And then here, I guess we cut the big 3 and then relook. 65, 20 attacks. When I check an asset, I add a 3 check from my discard pile in my hand. I think this is the number I want to start at. And this is to say, like, I have a ton of draw power, right? I got draw power off of Frigid. I've got draw power off of Chivalrous. And then I've got draw power off of Mimic, right? And this is like might be like where I start with the idea of like how do I find enough attacks, and then from here I can start to mold and shape. But this might be my first. Well, that's a pretty okay opening hand. Let's relook. This is a good opening hand, right? On a 1, on a 2, on a 3, on a 3, on a 5. That's very good. That's very, very good. Limit Breakers, thank you guys so much for the raid. Appreciate it. I think this is where I'm going to leave it with Mimic. I like this a lot. I'm excited to see what Shocking Entrance does. So with that, you guys, thank you much for watching the Mimic build along. If you like this and you want to check out the other build alongs, you can check out all my version 1s over on YouTube, or the rest of the build alongs that I'll have over on Patreon. With that said, you guys, thank you much for watching. As always, I wish you well.